What's up? What's up? Anybody out there? Well, I'll hang out a few minutes, see if anybody shows up. And if not, I'll just end and delete this son bitch. But been a lot going on, so who knows? Maybe, maybe not, huh, y'all? I'm sure it's some bitch set public. Yeah, it says it is. Maybe I'll change the name, huh? Tap, tap, tap. This thing on? What's up? What's up? I'm just gonna hang out and do a little. What's up, 918? How you been doing, brother? I figured it was party time. I woke up still not dead today, and it's my birthday, so I figured I'd just fucking run a little stream, see if anybody come in, hung out, talked about the events, what's going on. How cool it is to see the way this community's come together to help Otto and Eric. What's up, Diesel? How are you, my brother? And I was actually fixing to end the stream when y'all started showing up. Well, thank you, brother. You know, I think it's just awesome. Brother, I'm doing good, Diesel. Thank you for asking. I'm blessed, and to see, people come together for Otto and Eric and all that shit, it just warms my heart, man. You know, fucking Faber, they were talking about trying to get, some major news in there and TMZ and some shit like that. What's up, Mr. Grayson? Yeah, it's a spanking day, Mr. Grayson. I'm another day. I think I'm 48. Oh. Come on, brother. I got a stream going, but hang on a minute, y'all. I'm going to mute you just a half second. All right, folks, we back. My brother just come out. You can scoot it up, son. Come on. Come on. He's about 90 foot tall, fucking, so he had a little trouble getting in there. But, just hanging out. So how do y'all feel about the shit went on today and what we're saying? What do you think, bro?
I'm testing things. What about you?
Mr. Grayson, where were they headed? I'm good. What you looking for?
You good?
Oh. Well, if you look, you got yours with you? Or?
Huh? I look for an orange tank.
If you want to drop it, just drop it in there and I'll find my grinder. If you want to puff up, well, there's that.
That's what I was looking for.
Went west, okay. The cops seem like they're getting worse. I will agree with that, Diesel, but it seems like to me people are getting better in some aspects. As far as waking up and realizing shit. I mean, I just watched one of Joe Cool's videos up in New York City, the counterterrorism.
New York City?
Get a rope.
Fucking Octavia Cortez country. Democrat.
And that's my brother, the sickness. Well, thank you, darling. I appreciate that. I just wish, somebody'd show up to spank me. Or show up and let me spank them. Fuck, who knows? Need a flamage?
Grabbed the wrong jacket, I guess.
But, the way people come together and raise that money for Eric, market on auto and, extra good citizen. And, it started out as small sparks. And old church song says it only takes a spark to get a fire going. And it's about to fucking take off, y'all. People are fucking sick and tired of being fucking abused. That's fucked up. They done that shit intentionally. His bond has been posted though, right?
Almost tastes like Vicks.
It's my connoisseur buddy. It's got a good earthy taste to me. So Spanks my green screenshot. I'd say uh-oh too if somebody lined up to let me spank them. God knows what they'd get.
All right.
But seeing the ship to see today. I mean, Carolina putting up the deed to her house. Well, that's not fucking Otto's problem. Way I see it, fucking his bond's been paid. The terms have been laid down. That does not give them, they have no legal grounds just because that motherfucker ain't there. Yeah, but, they done it intentionally, too. They were like, well, he's got all these followers, so we're going to fucking raise his bell again. And with Eric, my understanding is he paid that cash bond. How in the fuck can they revoke the bond? if they revoke the bond, don't that mean they have to give him his fucking money back? Or does that just mean that they stole $10,000 from him? Well, I know he's supposed to be on one, but I also seen that he also has to leave his, according to what Carolina was saying, he has to leave the GPS on his phone and all of that. And there's no argument that he has to wear one, but he's met the conditions of the bond. He's paid the bond. They took his money. They need to call that cocksucker in. He don't have time off. When people are sitting in cages, you don't get a fucking day off. If his bond has been met, and that's part of it, that lazy fucking public servant can get off of his fucking ass and go do his fucking job. Oh, Eric's was 2 different bonds? Okay, Thistle. Thank you for clarifying that for me. Ben Edmondson, I am doing well. It's my spanking day, and the fucking community coming together the way they have, and just seeing everybody come together to help these guys out with legal fees and getting out of jail, and Jesus God, y'all, pup, hold on, y'all. My brother like, shut the fuck up, you chatterbox son of a bitch. Hit that son of a bitch and pass it over here. But, to raise that kind of money and for the newcomer coming into this that's waking up and wants to grab their camera and shit like that gives motherfuckers hope.
There's a bunch in there. Still. No, I'm asking you, is there a bunch
There's still quite a bit in there.
Will that do you? I don't know how much is in there. I didn't check.
Well, you can finger it. Well, I don't mind if you finger my bolio. Ha.
Ooh, there's a chunk in there.
Yeah, pretty good little chunk. That ain't enough to get me through till at least fucking sunrise. I might be a pothead.
Yeah, I might want to leave you a little more.
He went back into the jacket like, well, yeah, that ain't gonna work. Nah, that ought to work, brother. Because I'll probably run that through the grinder and use a little fucking one hit anyway. He's like, no.
So that's enough?
Yeah, I'll work, bro. Fucking.
Okay.
If not, I know where you're at.
So.
He's like, if you say that'll work, there's a little bit more. You can't, family, look out for each other. But for the new upstart that's thinking about that their eyes are opening, been watching some videos and thinking maybe I ought to do this shit.
That's gotta be yours.
To see the community, the family to come together. For people that sometimes you've never met, or maybe had met at one protest or rally or whatever you want to call them. No finger diddling now? Oh, come on. One finger don't, feels pretty good. Anything more than that, begins to get obnoxious. But anyway, and to see people come together and know that, and see that we're going to spread the word of the abuse of when our people get kidnapped, when rights are violated, we're going to make phone calls. We're going to file complaints. They're headed to Cali, huh? They headed straight to Cali, Doy, and then gonna worry about getting home. But because in all my interactions, just knowing one or two of you people were there, and that if they tried that shit with me, at least somebody would know where in the fuck I was at. Now, nobody may ask about me, but at least somebody would fucking know. And to support each other the way that they have, not let somebody just sit and fucking rot. And to resist and to push back and and the money helps. I mean, it really does. It's a necessary evil because that's what it takes to get our people out of cages. You know, and I seen motherfuckers talking shit today in my own you. One dumb fucking cunt called Grateful Gal. Just a bootlicking fucking dumb shit. And you know, she presumed to have medical knowledge to deem somebody fit or unfit for work. She deemed to speak for Mr. David Boren on his opinion on whether or not certain people should or should not get a full-time job if on the pretense that she deemed them capable and able-bodied. That she deemed to speak for a fucking judge. But then you had all these other people putting this bitch in her place. What are you looking for, brother?
All right. I brought nothing.
I may be around here a little bit, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you much. Love you. Yeah, you need to put a little mink oil or something on that son bitch too. It'll help loosen it up. Either that or throw it down in the driveway and run up, spray it down with water and run over it a couple of times and hang it up. I'll get that in a minute, brother. Don't worry about it. All right, well, appreciate it. Well, that too. But we're also, that's right, Mr. Grayson, her and Teresa are. Teresa R is a piece of work now. I've watched a few of her videos on getting some accounts and shit like that squared out, you know, public accounts and this shit and another, and doing audits, accounting audits and shit like that on them. And but by God, where she, I don't know what her deal is, you know. But I told her a long time ago that I had to speak and treat to her, as long as it was reciprocated. And of course, first chance she got, she forgot all about that. But you know what? I'm gonna be the bigger fella here, and I'm still gonna uphold to what I said. I disagree with her on so many fucking levels. I don't understand where she comes from. But when it comes to pulling some banking audits and public accounts, she seems to know how to do it. What's up, my brother Mountain Man? Nobody, I got it in the dark. My house is a mess again. Fucking today was the first kind of pretty day we've had, and you know, small quarters sometimes can be hard to keep tidy. Right, Mr. Grayson? And their tears are delicious and nutritious. I timed a few people out today in my own Ustream, and but I give them way plenty of fucking warning, you know. But just to see everybody come together, whether it's financially or just like James, is it James Jacobs? I believe that's it. There's so many Jameses out there, it's hard for me to keep up with them all. But I'm pretty sure it's James Jacobson. You know, making the phone calls. The Justin Pullmans that do the records request and really dig deep into shit and research them state laws, and then, you know, what's up, Huckleberry? How are you, my brother? They are delicious and nutritious. Yes, sir. Much love, my brother. Thank you for showing up. But just to see it come together. And it's fucked up. We got to come together that way. But people are slowly, it seems that, you know, they're coming out of the haze. They're waking up. More and more seem to become willing to stand up. What's up, Big Tim? And there seems to be movement. And the First Amendment was put there to protect unpopular or unfavorable speech, but it was also put there to protect us to where we could express ourselves however we needed to the government. There's nothing that says that we have to be polite, sociably acceptable, or any, and that's the reason it was put there, so we could express ourselves as free living souls, free human beings. Hell, I can't say it all, but like I said, the house is a mess, or let me correct myself, my tent. So, absolutely, Mr. Grayson. And we see shit. I watched a few videos of law enforcement showing up to some of the people that showed up in Virginia. Already in expectation of the red flag laws. They showed up to this one guy's house, and his father was a retired state police officer. And they tried to accuse him of surveillance and doing counterintelligence, whatever, like he was trying to plan a fucking attack on the state capitol just for showing up at the gun rally. And one of the cops was a douchebag, and one of them was a fairly decent guy. But I get so fucking tired of hiring idiots like cops and hearing them say, oh, well, it's policy. Well, fuck your policy. Your policy don't apply to me. Like I said, Joe Cool hammered them in New York City. You're not a policy enforcer. And and then you got guys like Joe and Chuck Bronson and the whole Denver crew and shit. They see people continuously going to jail, but every night they're getting up and they're getting out there and they're getting something done. Even when they know that there's a mark on their back for standing. There's no saying that says I'd much rather live on my feet than die on my knees. So, well, Big Tim, I hope you can gather a few. I'm pretty sure probably everybody here is sub to you, brother. We ain't got but 8 of them. Well, and the Founding Fathers never intended for the government to make it illegal for us to take up arms against it. In fact, in the Declaration and all that bullshit, they say that is our duty. With the freedom and the liberties, we also have a duty to, when that becomes necessary, to resist the government and tyrants by all means and whatever means necessary. And it's obvious by the motion of the machine that we as the people do not want to take up the Second Amendment against our government, but they're kindly trying to push us in a corner to do it. I keep hearing buzzers going off. Who's going live? Well, I don't know who just dropped into the PayPal, but I do greatly appreciate it. We'll go a lot farther than what you realize. I would offer the suggestion to anybody that would want to donate to Otto, help get him out of jail and find him a new lawyer. And if anybody's got Otto's PayPal or the pull link or anything like that, please drop it in here if any of my mods do. Huh. But, I don't think we as a country want it to go that far. And, people want to attack auditors. Well, you ain't got to be belligerent. You ain't got to do this. Well, the way I feel about it, if you don't like the way somebody's done it, go pick up your fucking camera and go do it your damn self. And when you get it perfect, then you can sell programs on how we can all get it perfect. Until then, we're all individuals and we all have different ways of handling things. My visit to Glenpool, I go back and I've not I don't watch my own videos, and that's part of the reason they don't get edited. But I go back and look at me screaming at that cop and shit like that, and I don't feel like I made a fool out of myself. Part of it was making a point. But I also go back and look at, and I can't say it was intentional either. I did not consciously not cuss that one deputy out in the bombing threat video. And I should have. I mean, I'd have been just in doing so, the way I see it. And, very rude, unprofessional, fucking, he was little Hitler. No respect for me as a human being, a free citizen, a law-abiding citizen. Young people are just getting tired of being treated like animals. And people talk about all these people in prison and the things they do, and there's some that, don't deserve, and I'm with Knock Down and a bunch of others. If it really comes to a point that you feel it necessary to chain a fucking human being up, treat it like an animal, talk to it like an animal, feed it like an animal, and then actually in some cases not even treat it as good as you do some animals, or all animals, then do they really deserve to live? But then by the same token, who in the fuck, I mean, in some cases, it's pretty plain and simple. Some people just need to be put out of our misery. Yes, his supervisor was a pretty good dude, and he respected and honored his oath, I feel like, and I believe he was very respectful with me. Yes, sir. But I also feel like that he might have erased a lot of that respect, because I went and asked for a form for a complaint on a police officer, and I got a witness statement form. So, not an officer complaint form. So, but the way he handled himself even that day when I was in there recording, he treated me and talked to me with respect. And like I said, I really didn't look at the form or anything else till after I left. But I pretty well decided, I have kind of a little hunkering that it was intentionally not giving me an officer complaint form. But, and I know everything after about is bullshit. He did treat me with that respect. He did not escalate. And if 918's video on the thin blue line has any truth to it, that officer showed it. He stepped in between a citizen and fucking tyranny, even when that tyranny come out of his own fucking department. So if there's any truth and validity to thin blue line, I would say that would be one example. You know, so, and right, Mr. Grayson? And I would like to hope the majority of them go into like one of the very, like some of the very few cops that I have any respect for that I know went into it wanting to help the community, wanting to be of service to people, and wanting to change for the better the conditions of or within the community. I can remember when cop was citizen on patrol. What's up, Miss Boss Mary? How are you doing tonight, dog? So, but like I said, I'm flabbergasted. Not flabbergasted. I'm in awe. I guess I'm almost speechless. Brought to tears, overcome with joy. To see people come together to help, dig into their own pocket and help get our people out of cages. And no, I haven't been able to donate to anybody's. My finances have been pretty fucked up this month. My best way of donating, I've been trying to watch videos, spread word, loot videos. And by the way, please everybody make sure that, and I know out of 12 of you, 13 of you, probably subscribe to The Worst Observer. My Eye on You, Jeremiah Raber, off of Breaking Amish or whatever. What's up, 81? I'm broke, brother. Like I said, I can't even get out of the driveway. So, all right. Yeah, get your shit charged up. We'll try to watch. They are, Ben. And I happened to cross, I don't remember who done it. Might have been Freeman, but it was of an auditor that I really don't watch for my own personal reasons. Absolutely. Hell, you got it right there. You should have a ranch, man. Drop it in there, 81. I forgot what I was saying. That's what that head injury will do for you. But it's just, like I said, heartwarming to see people coming together. Sounds like it's raining, y'all. Huh. Y'all want to do another storm stream? Tent brain syndrome? No, it's actually asphalt pavement at 50-mile-an-hour pace first syndrome. Tent syndrome's a good thing. Oh, Ben, that's what I was going to say. The cops never in their minds thought that people would ever stand up for the rights. I'm sure it's blowing their big ass ego minds and react to the way cops do because they are scared of cameras and transparency. That's what I was talking about. They went and detained this auditor, cuffed him, took him into the fucking lobby and all this shit, and he even read the penal code for the state as far as IDing and shit, but didn't listen to what they read themselves. And they told him, well, you go get your chief or assistant chief and bring him out here. We'll have a discussion, but I'll ID to him. And the chief, assistant chief, whoever it was, that come out like, turn him loose, free to go, see you later. But then they sent out bolos and shit stating that this person baited the cops because they were on a public sidewalk taking pictures. Shit, Bart Simpson's here. I doubt y'all can see it. Y'all can't. The shadow over there off the light and the way the buildings and all of that. And it don't show up very, I know it never shows up. But that right there, from my perception and better bit rate, kind of looks like Bart Simpson wearing sunglasses looking away. But anyway. Okay, Doyle, I couldn't remember if it was a chief or assistant chief. Van Tire, while in first grade, never drop an important note to parents. I'm not sure what all that means, boss. What's up, Aircool? How you doing, brother? What's up, crazy flat lady? I love my ranch's flat lady. I sure do. And yes, Norm Society is a very polite society. Virginia showed that this weekend because there were some people there that had signs that nobody walked up and said anything to. Got in their face, started screaming, hollering, and cussing because they didn't know if they'd get their ass shot. Well, no, I got the similarity in the story up to the point of don't drop important note to parents. I didn't quite make sense of that. So we're up to lucky 13. Eric Old, I realized why I hadn't caught you really live is somehow or another the bell was undrung, brother. So hopefully I'll be there for your next live stream, man. So well, like I said, I subbed to so many people in a day. Well, like today, I got to where I couldn't sub to any more people because I'd been subbing all damn day long. And a lot of times when I originally subscribed to a channel, I'm just hitting the subscription and not the bell. I was pretty sure I had the bell rung on yours, but well, see, and my understanding is if you verbalize this and they proceed to take you and book you into jail anyway and leave you there till whenever, that you can actually, they lose their qualified immunity, uh, and you can actually file charges against the system itself for false imprisonment. But my understanding is when they go to arrest you and say something about going to jail or you're under arrest, you verbalize and demand to be taken immediately before a magistrate uh, for a probable cause hearing of even being put in jail. And if they take you and lock you up, then you have what should be an open and closed case on false imprisonment. But the fucked up thing about your rights, your God-given rights, or the government given rights, if you're being, it's your duty and necessary for you to stand up and verbalize your rights, that you do not submit them, that you're standing on them and everything else. And just like with being arrested, if you do not verbalize and demand to be taken immediately before a magistrate to even determine probable cause of being arrested and charged, then you just go to jail. Now, I know that to be true in every 50 states, or no, but that's my understanding. Listen, Linda, yeah, I know we need to get together on that, and um, you need to kind of just like write that out in a press release, that little story you got to tell. In the next day or two, we need to get together where uh, you can do that, and uh, then do a little Q&A on it too. Yeah, not now. Maybe later. You got a video. I believe it is titled "Listen, Linda." So, but I'm sitting here in the tent, and actually the weather has been shit for the last couple of days, and the house is kind of a mess, um, and what lights I do have are either battery operated or something. Well, no, I've got a lamp over there. I just, you know, mainly because the house is a mess and it's a little embarrassing. So, listen, Linda, listen. So, if y'all hadn't watched Not Now, Maybe Later's video, listen, Linda, you need to check it out. Funny shit. Which one of the voices? There's 69 of them up running around up there, and they all want to do something different. That'd be interesting. Crazy. Oh, Huck, you know me. I'm, always trying to make somebody laugh, brother. Yes, the crazy flat lady is Linda, y'all. So, a real true life Linda. And sometimes it is. Listen, Linda, listen, listen. Calm down. Hey, Skunk Water, how you doing? But like I said, my heart is just, thank you, Mr. Grayson. Do what you need to, brother. I appreciate you showing up. And, much love, and I hope to spend the night on your couch soon. So, yes, Miss Kimmy, it is my birthday, and to see the love and shit that unfolded with the community. Um, was the best birthday present I could get. People coming together to get Eric and Otto out of jail, and like I was stating a while ago, for the newcomer thinking about picking up a camera and standing on their right, whether even if they're just standing on your rights, whether it's with a camera, a gun, uh, refusing to ID when you don't have to. But to me, it's always prudent to video it. Uh, with skunk water, I don't know where that's at, but I appreciate it. Uh, Cappies Unite. Well, thank you for the happy birthday, Bet Tech. I'm not sure what Cappies Unite means. I'm sorry, I'm a little dyslexic. It took me a minute to figure out if it was untie or unite. Dan. Ah, skunk. I got you. I got you. Bet Tech, I'm an Aquarius. I'm no hero. I'm just me. Uh, but that means your birthday is coming up within the. Let's see. The sign of Aquarius goes out. I don't remember, 1st of February or after the 27th. I don't see Dan Carroll. I have no. I've seen people talking to Dan Carroll all day long. I can't see Dan Carroll. I have not been able to see him all day long. I've seen other people talking to him in other chats and can't see him. Then they start cop-splaining, but they start intimidating. If you do not comply, I will arrest you, or I will write you a ticket, or you will go to jail. I don't know what's up with Dan Curl at all. Like I said, I seen people talking to him in My Eye on You and The Worst Observer and several streams today, and I have no idea. And it being in my stream, even if he had me blocked, if he's in my stream, I should be able to see him, I would think. And Dan, the name don't look familiar to me, and I don't think I have you blocked. I think you missed 10, Lizzie. How you doing, doll? 10, I timed out more people today than I probably have ever since I've been on YouTube. Well, I've seen the name pop up where some of y'all have talked to him before, but I'm saying the name don't ring a bell. Generally, if I have an issue with somebody, I remember their name. I don't block people just to block them. So, can y'all hear the rain? I crazy. There you go. What's up, Mr. Dangley, my brother? Captain and Coat. I'm having a fucking bush. 10 Lizzie, my understanding is both of them may be stuck there till Monday. I'm not sure why on Eric, but on Otto, apparently it's part of his conditions. Excuse me, y'all. I apologize. It's part of his condition to wear an ankle monitor, and the guy's off till Monday. I have an issue with that because his bond's been paid and everything else. So the guy that's supposed to be off till Monday can get off his dead dick ass and get our people out of a fucking cage. Well, Vet Tech Mommy, a 10 Lizzie, back in the days in the mid 20s when automobiles were popular and shit, 10 Lizzie was also a reference to a Ford. There you go. And I believe I had the era pretty well right too, didn't I, 10 Lizzie? Uh, Early 20s to mid 30s and stuff. And even after that, it kind of transformed from 10 Lizzie to an old jalopy. Okay, originally to a Model A. So that would have been from '03 on up to, what, 22, 23? Thin Lizzy, I've never heard of the band Bastard. My screen's been black. Damn, it dropped quick. Oh, okay, good deal. Vet Tech, thanks for hanging in there, hon. Now it shows I got a bad connection. Y'all let me know if it comes and goes, and I'll try to fiddle with settings to keep it running. All right, crazy flat. A cat name. Okay, Vet Tech. Well, Mountain Man, there's a difference between sugarcoating and speaking civil, brother. That's all I'm going to say. That just, Mountain Man, calm down, brother. Please. Am I back? Can y'all hear me? Hello, hello. If you can hear me, give me a 1. Bet Tech, I'm here. Can y'all hear me? That don't surprise me there, Mr. Dangley. Right? It's about time he owned his shit. Maybe he'll quit hating on motherfuckers. So, okay, so this lady comes to the vet with her cat named Odessa. All right, Mountain Man. Hey, Mountain Man, you ain't got to sugarcoat it, but let's be civil, brother. These people have been good to me, okay? Absolutely. When one's true to himself, he has a chance at being true to his friends. When they're not true to themselves, they have no chance of being true to anybody. You said that's a weird name for a cat. How'd you come up with the name? Yes, you do, Big Daddy. Mmm. Mountain Man, these people are like you are, brother. They're family, man. So, oh, that's a ugly cat. Oh, that's a ugly cat. Man, there's a lot of people here. I hope I get to meet up with Joe. I hope he makes chalk wall. I hope I get to make chalk wall. Uh, Joe's one fantastic cat. And I guess you could say I got a little skit I want to discuss with him. Uh-oh, Tin Lizzie just fucking pissed on Abel, laying claim to it. Dangley, you might have your hands full with that one. Then you shoot some squirrel and deer there, Mountain Man. Well, that too. I'd have probably just used some of the fucking chicken for coon bait, but hey. Uh-oh. Mr. Dangley just fucking walked off stage, Tin Lizzie. Oh. About time to find that puffer. Yes, it is. I'm fixing to, Mr. Dangley. Yeah, I'd have ate the fish and baited the trap with the fucking chicken. Just saying. Nah, you are, brother, but that's part of the reason I love you so fucking much. And anybody that don't know, me and Mountain Man have been around about, what? Excuse me. 15 years, Mountain Man? At least. Oh. It may be that long, brother. You know, I'm a little bit drain damaged. All right, Vet Tech. My grandpa always referred to being stubborn or hard-headed or whatever as being there between the eyes. And that come from an old horse saying that the closer a horse's eyes were together, the closer related to a donkey they was, and the harder their fucking skull was. That's it, Mr. Dangley, the bloodhound. Some hounds like cats. Coon's not my favorite to eat, so my God, that was a good hit, y'all. I'm still trying to call. Well, I was trying to remember exactly, brother. After that wreck, my memory ain't what it was, bro. Mountain Man was one of them that was there that knew me before my motorcycle wreck and after my motorcycle wreck, and the difference in me physically and even mentally in my memory. And Mountain Man, it might have been 01, maybe. Because it seemed like my date was August 9th of 01. What's up, OG? How are you, my brother? Well, boss, I don't know how true it is. I mean, I come up around some horses and shit like that, but at the time, I knew it all, and I didn't listen to much my grandpa said. So, and in all my infinite ignorance, up until I was at least in my mid, I mean, I did and I didn't listen to the elders. I listened to their stories and the oral history. I rejected their advice, their direction, and even their discipline. I know. I know y'all find it hard to believe I would reject fucking authority and discipline in any way. But folks, I'm here to tell you, it's true. I've done it once or twice. I know y'all find that hard to believe, but it has happened in my life. So,